are not here to register in the minds. We are here to touch the hearts of people.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we are back with yet another great episode of the Paul Rapetsoa Month Extravaganza. I'm your host, Darren Roo van Rensburg, and today, like no other, we bring you fire episodes. Today we are at Sports, Arts and Culture Offices in Polokwane, Limpopo, and we are with the one, the only, the Director of Arts and Culture within the space, Kirayana Mr. M.M.Mhangwana. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, Mr. Darren, and how are you?
I'm lovely. You know, every time I'm with you, I learn, so I can't wait for us to get into this conversation.
I like your energy.
Thank you very much, sir. Let's go straight into it, sir. When was the first time you heard the name Mahuma Paul Rapetsoa?
Mahuma Paul Rapetsoa is one person that you will not, whoever talk about it, you will not forget about him.
Indeed.
Yes, to be honest with you, in 2003 when I came here in Polokwane, I started to hear about him. But initially, I knew about Paul Rapetsoa himself on radios, where he was presenting gospel, whatever it was presenting.
Yeah.
But his voice, everything what he was doing, it was just unbelievable.
Indeed. What was your favorite thing about his radio show? Have you listened to the radio show?
Yes, the way his voice.
Yes.
You know, when somebody has a talent, you know, you can see that his voice is not only for the radio station, he can direct.
Indeed.
He can do a lot of things.
Indeed.
You will feel that sometimes you can be a preacher.
Yes, without a doubt. Yes. And with all of that energy that Bra Paul has, how was the first time was it for you when you actually met him and you heard about this guy on the radio, you heard about directing and all of these things, but now you are meeting him. How was that for you, sir?
So when I meet him,
to
be honest with you, I was just surprised and just impressed at the same time, because when you look at him, you see this is a tall guy, very gentle, beautiful.
Indeed.
When you look at his trouser, it is well tied, it goes with the shoes. You look at his shirt, you know, he was just a gentleman of note.
Indeed.
And out of that one, he impressed you. You know, sometimes when the first impression lasts, when you look at him, you look at the way he is dressed, you say, oh, this is the man. Style of the moment.
Indeed. But let's go straight into it, sir. You've met Bra Paul now, but now tell me one of the funniest memories you've had with Bra Paul when you were actually sitting down now with Bra Paul, over all of the amounts of time you guys have spent together, sitting down, and he just made you break into laughter with his charismatic personality.
You know, as you have mentioned, that his charismatic personality. He came to the office, they wanted assistant to that extent. He came very serious. You know, he was not laughing at all. And when I was listening to him, I'm a person who would laugh now and then. But that day, when you call him, you will laugh with him, you will call your names, do everything. But that he was not laughing at all.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, he said, hey. And when I start to be serious myself also, like him, he said, hey, no, we're working together here. We're in the team. And he accompanied with a good smile and with a good laugh. We are working together as a team, my brother.
Indeed. Yes. While you're on that laughter, sir, I love how you mimicked it, but you mimicked it and ran away. Let's hear it. Can you please try giving us the laugh of Mahuma Paul Rapetsoa?
I don't know whether I will do it better than yourself and others, but I will do so like that.
Indeed, sir. It was that deep fall.
Yes.
Indeed, sir. But let's go straight into it once again, sir. What is a memory you shared that will be dear to your heart as your relationship with Mahuma Paul Rapetsoa?
You know, Mr. Paul Rapetsoa is one person who has assisted a lot of artists, to be honest with you. Most of our artists in the province, even outside the province, the creative part of it, they have learned a lot from him. Some of them today, they are living with the creative part of it. They are putting bread on the table because of Paul Rapetsoa. To be honest with you, what he did to the province is just unbelievable. Sometimes you don't know what to say, but God has his own way of doing things. Sometimes you will wish that, God, why did you pick up that person? Why didn't you leave him for some time so that we can learn out of him? To be honest with you, even now, I wish he was here so that we can continue to learn from him. He was the best of the best. He was the creative. He knew his story. He knew what he was doing. He knew what his plan. Even when he put a theater drama on the stage,
Yes.
you will understand that what you are seeing is classic. What you are seeing is just perfected. And it has been done in a great way.
Most definitely, sir. I have to agree. He believed in hard work and pushing the work until the end. Hey, you'll rehearse with Bra Paul. You won't just leave that rehearsal room, sir. You must sweat. Hey, you must work. But let's go more into it, sir. Looking at Mahuma Group, Pty Ltd, which was founded and currently the group chief executive is M.M.Mhangwana Rapetsoa, who's also the founder, like I had mentioned. Do you think Mahuma Group and all of its subsidiaries, Get Down Productions, M.M.Mhangwana Rapetsoa Foundation, do you think Mahuma Group and the divisions are doing enough to keep the name Paul Rapetsoa alive within the space?
I think Mr. Paul Rapetsoa has done a good job for educating his son.
Indeed.
And to be honest with you, what he's doing or what you are doing, it is just unbelievable. And really, you are carrying the flag of the province of Seshego, of Polokwane, of South Africa as a whole. Whatever you're doing, to be honest with you, anybody in the world or here in South Africa, it is a matter of time that you become more exposed and your things are known all over the world.
That's very true, sir. That's very true. What do you think? I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but what do you think Mahuma Group, in partnership with the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture primarily, as we celebrate the legacy and the doyen of Township Theatre, Paul Rapetsoa, within our Heritage Month, which is September? What do you think in the years to come, obviously, what do you think the Department of Arts and Culture and Mahuma Group can come together? What have you ever had thoughts about that coming together to celebrate this doyen of Township Theatre?
You know what? It is my dream. It is my wish that one day we can go to the districts, we can go to the villages, we can go to where people are and really show them what Paul Rapetsoa was made of, what the theater is made of, what other people are made of. You know, your capacity, your capabilities, your expectation on the stage, it show it all. So we wish that we can develop audience wherever we go, wherever we are with these kind of things. I hope that one day, if we have enough, we'll say, let's go down to the villages, let's educate our people, let's enrich those one. And I believe one day, people will be able to go even to the theater, even to the community hall, and pay for that theater group and make a living out of that. I wish.
Yes, indeed, sir. Definitely. And when we talk about rural areas, as Mahuma Group has different divisions under Mahuma Group, one of them is Get Down Productions. And our main job with Get Down Productions is to make sure that we take stories to hard to reach areas. So we definitely love rural areas, whether it's Northwest Gauteng or Limpopo. That is where Get Down Productions rather is based. And with Mahuma Group, we definitely look at rural areas in terms of the Eastern Cape with Postbank, to places where we went to Isinuka. So that place we decided to go with Postbank and actually donate a bunch of groceries to the people of Eastern Cape. As I was saying, sir, before I let you go, I need you to please look at our audience over here. If you had a chance to say one more word or a sentence or whatever the case may be to Paul Rapetsoa, what would that be, looking at our audience over here, sir?
You know what I will say to Bra Paul? I will say, Bra Paul, what you did to our community, what you did to our kids, what you did to our whole society at large is just unbelievable. Can you continue, go on, and unearth the talent that we have in the province? We need our people to know about the theater. We need our people to know about the acting part of it. You did well, and that is great. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Mhangwana. Sir, I want you, everywhere you go, I want you to wear Paul Rapetsoa. When you go left, when you go right, they must see that this man is a product of Paul Rapetsoa, respectfully in his own right. So us as the team, we decided to make a plan for you, sir. We decided to get you a t-shirt. So everywhere you go, at least you wear Paul Rapetsoa to show that you are also part of the legacy, my leader.
Wow. This is great. Thank you very much.
On a more serious note, from Mahuma Group, Matome Rapetsoa Foundation, and by our CEO, Matome Rapetsoa himself, would like to thank you for your time, sir. It is not taken for granted at all. We know you are a very busy man, and for you to take time out of your busy schedule to sit down with us is highly appreciated.
Thank you very much, and tell him that he's doing a good job too.
I will definitely send a message. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this was yet another great episode. I have the Director of Arts and Culture within the Department of Limpopo, Mr. Mhangwana, here. Thank you very much once more. I'm your host, Darren Roof and Rensburg. And like we always say before I leave you guys, stay shining and stay winning. And like Bra Paul always says, hey, thank you and I'm sorry.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry.